Welcome back.
Everybody.
We're going to see how tough we are compared to a one Steven Seagal. For you younger generation that's watching this, you don't know who Steven Seagal is. He was a mostly B movie.
Yep.
You know, he had like Under Siege is the one thing that pops up. I can't name any other stuff he's been in.
Man.
He's like a Chuck Norris type. You know, he had Walker Texas Ranger. That's pretty much it. And then they ride that coattail.
Mm-hmm.
Or a Richard Simmons. I'm a pony. So let's see what Mr. John Tron has to say about Mr. Seagal.
This guy, okay? Steven Seagal. I don't know how he's been, the places he's been and accomplished what he's accomplished. I always just knew him as a 90s action movie star with the likes of Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
You know, beating people up, being awesome. Of course. Putting asses in seats at the movie theater. Generally not being batshit crazy afterwards.
You still fine?
Yes, I do.
You still dangerous?
But Steven Seagal could not manage that last bit, unfortunately. So here you have it. The many sides of this fragmented man. May we try to piece them back together. He's kind of an egg guy, for being honest. So Steven Seagal is trained in an art called Aikido.
Aikido, that's right.
what he says. It's basically an art where you just flip a guy. You just throw a guy. That's what it is. Dude, I'd be careful if I were you. That's a dangerous man. But I'd be remiss if I didn't point out the central aspect of Aikido, in which that it is a fakey fake, not real bullshit martial art. Ironically, if you look at it, most of the real skill here comes from the people pretending they're falling. So, that's probably a good sign of things to come.
Sweep your leg. You got a problem with that?
Well, what about Steven Seagal, the musician?
That you gonna have to see. I got $700, baby.
That's an evil deal! Big just bill time! It's quite easy to do soul singing, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta watch out, Scott.
Fuck, it started soulful, but ended with a threat. It was like, you better watch your back. Literally, actually, seriously, watch your back. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Mr. Brian left.
The Russian.
I'm Russian. My family are from Vladivostok in Belarus. You know, I'm a Russian Mongol. I'm Russian. My father was Russian Mongol. So these people are Russian Mongols.
That's right, it's real. That's Vladimir Putin shaking hands with Steven Seagal. How does it even happen? Was Vladimir Putin just like a fan of Under Siege or something? I like to think Vladimir Putin just has no idea who Steven Seagal is. He's just like, okay, yeah. Who is this again? Foreign Minister to Switzerland? Okay. Mr. Putin wants you to know that he thought you were the foreign minister to Switzerland, and he was mistaken, but he's going to go ahead with it anyway. Congratulations, Mr. Seagal.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus, act like you're at least a little happy to see him, Vlad. I mean, I know you're not in reality. Nobody would be. But at least act happy. I mean, for Christ's sake. Whoa, what's with the fucking gnarly thumbnail? You're gonna go and meet the president of Russia and you come with fucking Crypt Keeper fingers?
Yep.
Imagine when it's gonna be like up close on television? What the fuck? You know, Vlad's like looking at like his gnarly thumbnail like, dude, I'm gonna have to shake that hand. Oh, there it goes! Ah! You see,
See, he was going for his move there.
That's right. We'll pull you in just in case.
Thanks, Fizz.
huge fan of your annexation of Crimea.
And I'll flip you and throw you over there.
You great big fat man. Round, I thought was strong, slim man. No, you're like a Russian potato.
But believe it or not, old Vlad is actually not the only Eastern Bloc president that Steven Seagal has graced with his presence, as seen here
Who else?
when he visited the president of Belarus, Alexander Lukashenko, at his official residence in Minsk. Because this, you can't make it up, really. You can't make it up.
Save me.
Okay, you go to the White House, all right, you go to Downing Street, they're going to give you a cup of coffee and a cake. Not so in Belarus, all right?
Have some
You
carrots.
go to the Minsk Palace, all right, they're going to shred you a couple carrots live.
Everybody shaving here.
Look at this man, how does he look so out of place everywhere he is? Look at that posture, all right? That posture asserts, I know where I am, I know my mommy, I'm lost. Steven, go easy with the fuck. Did you skip lunch? How hungry were you? He looks absolutely lost. He's like, yes.
I thought he said he was from Russia and Belarus.
It's time for the
What
watermelon.
about?
Dimitri, good boy. Bring Steven the watermelon. Check that thing out, right?
He'll put his hand right through it.
But check that out. That's some soil we got in my backyard. Oh, I keep it? All right.
That's Ted Turner's doppelganger. The president of Belarus.
There we go.
But he's not only Russian.
Auxiliary
He apparently
policeman.
had a brief stint as a cop
Which
or something
parish?
on the
Jefferson
Mexico
Parish.
border. I don't know what made him qualified for such a position, but somebody.
He's Steven fucking Seagal.
Come on.
Do you know where Louisiana meets Mexico? Me neither.
Steven Seagal
He said Jefferson Parish.
how to stop school shooters using guns and martial arts. Let's stop those kids who are using martial arts. I'm just saying. Stop, boy! Oh, that was a high caliber round.
America's war on gun crime is being fought on many fronts. But now the world's most powerful country has a new weapon.
Rubber bullets.
Steven Seagal. The Under Siege star took time out from the bright lights.
See, the Under Siege is always under siege.
Volunteers in Arizona.
Posse volunteers? What do you mean volunteers? I thought these were cops. Wait, better question. What the fuck is a posse volunteer? The Maricopa County Sheriff's Office volunteer posse consists of non-compensated positions made up of people from all walks of life who want to assist law enforcement as a way to give back to their community.
Uh-huh.
Now, is school
No, thank
shootings
you.
really the proper domain for the volunteer contingent of society? Shouldn't the most absolutely highly trained veteran forces be taking on these kinds of tasks?
Nah.
Shouldn't Steven Seagal always have literally nothing to do with it?
You're not doctors and lawyers, you're cops right now.
You take that Hippocratic oath, you scrunch it up, put it in the trash. You're here to shoot the child, but only the child with the weapon.
If you yell at somebody, get down on the ground, they gotta do it. If they don't do it, you're gonna make it. For every second that goes by, you could be losing children.
I like how Steven Seagal, you can see him just for a moment there calculating the optics of talking about mounds of dead kids. For every second that passes, we're going to be losing children. That's good. Good for the TV.
The most precious asset we have as a society and as human beings is our children.
Which is why I've come here to this place to capture my youth. But he's a dangerous youth, don't get me wrong.
You boy at 12 with a shotgun. Unhand your weapon. Don't make me do this.
Son of a bitch. If they think they can keep extorting the children of this community with 10-cent price hikes on SpongeBob Pops, they're dead wrong.
That's right. Run like.
So it turns out, pretty cool guys actually.
But not everyone agrees. It's the brainchild of controversial Arizona police chief Joe Arpaio, dubbed America's toughest sheriff.
I'm going to say it again. For those protesters, we are here to protect the children. That's the main mission. They can say whatever they want, but I'm not going to stop.
Background is his psychic. Who would disagree with that?
Steven Seagal was standing behind me. Why is Steven Seagal standing behind me? If that weren't enough, he has his own series called Steven Seagal Lawman. I've been working as an officer in Jefferson Parish for 2 decades under most people's radar. Said Seagal in premiere episode The Way of the Gun. Okay.
Once a year, every officer has to qualify with firearms in order to use their pistol on duty. And next week is
Aikido, the way of the gun.
Right there.
Now, most people don't know this, but when the bullets are in the gun, okay, watch closely. Did you see that? Most people don't know that.
Fast weapons qualification.
I'm afraid Mr. Seagal's gonna hurt me. Really. He's a scary man, he's an intimidating man. He's also, if I could use a turn of phrase, off his fucking rocker.
I'm trying to pass on some of the secrets that have made me a master shooter. I don't want to just help Alex pass this test, but I want him to be a better marksman for life.
That's kind of the idea, isn't it?
Both in the same hole, buddy.
Good luck, chap.
Oh. Oh.
It's a failed test. Nice try.
Oh! Guess who's buying beer tonight, boy?
Guess who's not supposed to be shooting people in the head?
He shot me in the neck.
It's impossible. You can't do it. And then he goes, hey, oh, look
If they hit the jugular,
Right.
they can still talk to me before they bleed out. No, cheers.
He knows what he's doing. And he knows how to put lead on target.
Lay on
Target.
Be nice.
You know, being a lifelong practitioner in martial arts, I try to teach everyone not to fight the recoil of the
I'm
weapon.
gonna shoot a Q-tip.
More to become one with the weapon and let it be an extension of their body.
Which is exactly why, in case you were wondering, my hands look like this. When they said firearm, I didn't know they meant it. Yeah, no, but I do miss eating food normally.
Yeah, man. That's pretty good.
You got the Asian kind of Zen lesson. You're not doing this anymore, you're doing this.
Okay, we were seeing a lot of this kind of movement, right? Now, we're seeing a bit more.
From the time you started till the time you finished, I felt like you learned something.
Good. See, I believe that was the point, I think. So, good. All right, okay, so we've heard about Steven Seagal, all those things.
My
About
career.
Steven Seagal, the man. You know, the person, the human being behind
Oh,
it.
Kripke.
We always ask, what is Steven today?
Okay.
We never ask, how is Steven today?
The guy.
Right? So let's watch an interview with the man himself.
This is great.
It's an interview he did with The Voice. Should get a little accurate representation of.
Was he gonna sing for the voice?
Welcome to Scott.
Yeah, I couldn't understand.
Welcome to the Voice Versus. Hello, everybody. I'm.
Yeah, I don't know why he's on there.
I'm glad you said your own name, mate, because I wasn't going to be able to pronounce it.
So sit back and strap yourselves in for the longest interview ever conducted with Steven Seagal.
Before he got distracted and left, okay? We had him in that chair for like 26 minutes straight.
Steven Seagal, thanks for joining me on the Voice Versus. It's an absolute pleasure.
Pleasure to meet you. Yeah.
How did you come to be Aikido as your chosen art?
Well, actually, I started studying karate at a very young age.
I asked about Aikido.
Don't hurt yourself, dude, alright? We don't want smoke come out of those ears. This is your longest interview ever. We're only about 15 seconds in.
Sort of lied about my age and got a job washing dishes at a restaurant. I think it's called a wagon wheel or something like that. And there was a cook there, because back then in America you didn't really have dojos around.
I was working at this restaurant. Don't remember the name of it. There was a cook there. But back then, you didn't really have dojos. Right. Understood, Steven. Understood.
They were all sort of underground or quietly teaching.
Okay, back then it wasn't sanctioned, okay? It wasn't exactly legal. Bit taboo. You go on the street, you say the word kung fu, all of a sudden you're the back
Here comes
of the
Bruce Lee.
SWAT van.
One of the cooks there was a guy called Sakamoto Sensei. He was a Shotokan guy and an Okinawan Shonin guy.
The guy.
This guy was a guy.
He saw me
Understand.
I was washing the dishes and moving around that I moved very fast.
Hey, that guy back there. Is he a karate master? No, he's just a dishwasher. No.
Pretty good back there.
Fashion that will impress a martial
Wax on,
Wax
wax off.
Sand in the floor. Damn, he's fast.
We demonstrated karate at this place that they had, which was a theme park, like a Japanese theme park.
You know, it was like a.
But don't just run
It's my grandfather's backyard.
So it was Japanese.
He did an Aikido demonstration and Warner Brothers was blown away and boom, Steven Seagal became a movie star. Is that true? And if not,
I hate to admit it, that is true.
Okay. You met Bruce Lee. Tell me about your experiences with Bruce and what was he like and how did you get on with it?
I thought Bruce was a really great guy, a really cool guy. And
Bruce Willis?
was a great guy too.
What are you talking about?
Sorry, they're all gone. And when Brandon was killed like that,
We actually talked about that this morning.
Yeah, we did.
Did you hear what happened with Alec Baldwin?
Yeah.
Damn.
A few minutes after it happened, it was in Carolina somewhere. They called me in the middle of the night. They said,
You think it'd be more like, Steven, but it was
"We think that he's dead, but the guy shot a blank gun at him."
I think he's dead.
Would he be dead?
Steven, we need to
My hands are freezing though. I don't know.
a gun, a blink on it, and Brandon Lee, and now he's like bleeding from the stomach and dying, dude. Why is he dying? What do we do?
There's a hole in the
No, we
stomach.
didn't call an ambulance. We're calling you.
They said, "You will find a projectile in him. You'll find a bullet in him." They said, "That can't be. You're crazy."
You're crazy.
Steven, what are you telling me? Pigs are flying next? Okay, all we did was shoot a gun at him. We were firing a bullet. Why didn't they call you instead of the paramedics?
And I said, "You will find a bullet in him." And they called me in the morning. They said, "You're amazing." And I said, "Why?" And they said,
Brandon's dead. You rock, dude.
I can go through the whole story on what really happened, which most people don't know, but
I could go on all day telling about bullets.
It seems how you weren't there. And the blotting that made up that bullet.
Who's the most legitimate
Sad.
Hollywood tough guy in your opinion?
when you say tough guy, do you mean martial artist or just tough guy?
Joe Pesci? Joe Pesci for 800.
Seagal, but like I thought you knew that, so like, are you asking for me to confirm it's Steven Seagal, or are you really curious because it's pretty obvious?
I mean, Steven, for real, if he was on the street and there was a situation, you wanted this Hollywood guy by your side because he could defend himself.
Michael J. White.
Shit-eating.
Just throwing it out there.
Michael J. White.
Did you hear that?
Shit-eating grin.
Michael J. White.
Can I laugh in your face?
Can I laugh in your face? Really?
I'd like to see you laughing his.
Yes.
Right.
Thoughts on Jean-Claude Van Damme?
Can I laugh in your face?
Oh my god, Steven Seagal is such a dickhead.
Chuck Norris.
I mean, Chuck is in his mid-70s, probably 76 years old.
I don't think anyone with a sprayed-on hairline has the authority to go around calling
Exactly.
I'm not talking about the planet.
Nope.
Get into on film anyway, who's a tough guy? Do I think Michael is a tough guy? No. Do I think he's a martial artist? No. Do I think Jean-Claude's a tough guy or martial artist? No.
Only one guy left.
It's Highlander. Tough guy.
This guy's response on the other end, it was just...
Okay.
Are you always armed?
Yes.
Right now.
I take it that Aikido doesn't work.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us on the show today. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Say the drop the ice cream. Whew.
Now just stay right here.
It felt like awkward.
No, I do think it's funny for the interviews. He's like, pretty sure you're supposed to respect everybody. You had you had the two presidents. It's like, what is this? What is this? Look at my flex.
Aikido.
Come in close for the hug, boys.
All right, so that was I had learned nothing outside of Steven Seagal is
Crazy.
on Dan Aykroyd level of, but I can't say that. We love Dan
Yep.
platonically.
That boy is shat bit crazy.
Yes. All right, so next up we will have DBZ number 34.
Yes.
Next time.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yay.